Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I want to say a very special vlog because I want to talk about the video that I posted last night. Yes, my LS motor runs now. All this time I've done tests and it was all coming down to the crank position sensor. Just because of location, what I got to do, I really didn't want to take a chance of replacing it if I didn't absolutely have to. So I was doing some other testing. Well, actually last night, because after my video before that, I said I wasn't going to do any more on the C10 until this weekend and try to get a crank position sensor, put it on there and see if I can get it running. Well, it was getting, I think, even past 6 o'clock, so it was already starting to get a little dark outside. You know, it still don't seem like it ought to be getting dark that early already, but it is fall, even though it feels like summertime. So I was checking it with my, well, first I got my bench harness to look at the wiring that goes in it, because I've already checked all the wirings that go to the other stuff. I got power going to everything that's supposed to have power. So I was checking that harness to compare what is on the original harness to see if there's something different. And I love those ones I've already checked. I know I got power coming out of these. And I know I got power going in the two that's constant power. Then there happened to be one pink wire. It's like, okay, a pink wire is a power switch. So let me see what this actually goes to when it goes into the PCM. And it just so happens it happens to be the power circuit for the PCM. So I'm like, okay, I need to test. I can't trace it. I've already got all this loomed up, or taped up, I guess I should say. And so I figure, well, I'm going to do what test I can right at that wire that's bare at the PCM. So just use my test light. First I wanted to see if there's any power going to that wire. And no matter what, I wasn't showing I had any power. Even switch on, switch off, which is supposed to have power with the switch on. So I'm like, before I confirm that there's no power going through that, because pretty much what I do is cut it right where it's at, which takes me about that long. And if I have to, I can unpin it, pin it with another one that I got left over that still got the pin, or just, you know, tie into that and run it to the fuse block or wherever I need to run it. So I still wasn't showing that, but I was wanting to confirm it, so I was trying to, from the little hole that I used to do the test from the test light, I was like, I wonder if I could just get enough spark off of a hot light wire to do anything, which never could get no connection doing that way. So I was like, let me try something different. So I took my lead off my test light and I connected it to the constant hot on the alternator. They come straight from the battery. And put it inside that wire. And when it gets connection, it was giving a little flicker. And when I got good connection with it, I'd hear something cut on. It sounded like the injectors was coming on. So I took a hot wire, decided while I'm doing that, I'm going to add more hot to that lead and see what happens. And when I did, I heard the injectors cut on. Now, I've done this several different ways, several different times, because I want to make sure before I cut that wire. Because I hate to cut that wire and then find out there's hot, you know, still going to it with the switch on. Well, I finally convinced myself somewhere this wire is not connected like it's supposed to. I swore, traced every pink wire that I was supposed to, get them where I was supposed to have them hooked up to. Somehow this one doesn't have any power going to it when I turn the switch on. So I finally cut it, stripped just a little bit, enough where I could just twist tie a little wire to it and jump it over to the fuse block and see what happened when I turned the switch on. When I turned the switch on, I heard my injectors firing and I heard the fuel pump cut on for a few seconds, the 2 seconds prime, and then shut off. I thought, do I have spark? I was thinking, I bet you anything on spark. Now I still had my spark tester hooked up. So I turned it over and pretty much it fired right up, but it also backfired and then went out. Scared the crap out of me. I guess it backfired because I have, prior to that, the fuel pump did cut on a few times, so it probably had a little bit extra gas in it than what it needed. But when I turned it over the second time, it crunked and just run. Now if you listen on the video, you can hear just a slight bit of a skip. It tries to idle itself out. It was hard to hear when I was actually out there in it because open headers, no exhaust. Yeah, it's loud. But I did notice that it had a little skip because if you watch out, you'll see a little shake at the very end of the video. And that's because my friend, which is a neighbor of mine too, just happened to come up because he'd been waiting on to hear that engine run itself. Scared the living dead out of him when I turned around. There he is, because I couldn't hear him walk up. So that's the reason I showed. That's the reason why it's also only just a few seconds long. So I went ahead and stopped the video so I could talk to him, show him what's going on, how it's going. Yeah, everything ended up being nothing but one power wire that somehow didn't get connected right through the wiring harness. And I've done too much work taping that up to cut the tape off of that section. And it's not really going to hurt to jump that one straight from it to the fuse block where I'm putting it, because they're going to be close together anyway. So I'm just going to run that one separate, and when I put loom, I'll stick it inside the loom from there. But I tell you what, I've never been so happy until I heard that thing run. You feel accomplished when you're doing something like that, because this is the first LS swap. First time I've done a harness for a standalone. It may not be the best looking harness, but it works. Now, the funny thing about it is the power lead that I was telling you that I was hooking up to the little terminal piece on my test light. When when I first got things wired up, I ended up with a couple of wires that I had to sit and think about. One was a green and white wire, which I did find out that's the speed sensor, which is something I'll eventually get. Something I don't have to get housed right now, but something that's going to be good to get. Then I had a red wire, which I know that's a hot wire. And I was sitting there like, what did I put this wire in for? And what is it supposed to go to? Because I don't have it hooked up. And everything that's supposed to be hooked up is hooked up. And I done the test, and it's a constant hot. Now, it's not where it can touch anything. So I don't have to worry about that, but I'm like, what did this go to? Let me get turned and then I'll explain a little bit more about this. Might help if I can get myself in the right gear before I leave. Well, it looks like there's going to be some traffic. Anyway, this one wire ended up being for the constant hot for the OB2 port. Now when I decided when I found the OB2 port and I was wired up, I just realized, you know, some of these wires outside I didn't need, I thought it was going to have to run, so I found a way of wiring it in. Got it. The only thing that's running through that's not hooked up, of course, is my tach and my check engine light, which I'm pretty sure once I hook it up, it's going to be a short of light because I don't have the O2 sensors hooked up. My massive airflow sensor's not hooked up, so I do got it, but I don't have it hooked up. If a guy comes today and gets the block and brings me a cold air injector, so then I would have it hooked up. If it's got everything with it, I may have to go get the old gasket clamps for it. I'm not sure. But I was wiring everything in, and I didn't realize, because I did have some extra wire that I just have still sitting out there that I used, but I hadn't put up. So I was thinking that's probably one of the wires I had hanging out. And ended up being one out of the harness, and I was trying to figure out for the longest what it went to, and then when I was doing the test and seeing that it was a constant hot and didn't shut on and off with a switch, because I did think about just taking it and sorting it straight to that wire when I realized that's what it was and with power, but it was a constant power, and I don't need constant power on that wire. So ended up during the test and realized, yeah, this is the constant hot that I had wired up to go to my OB2 port. But I'd done the constant hot on the OB2 port on the inside, running where it goes to my fuse block and then straight into the fuse and then into the OB2 port. But I can, if I want to, run that wire inside and still hook it up to that same fuse block, because it has separate terminals on the hot side as it does for the outside or the feed side that it goes to. So if I want to run that inside and still run in, I can, which I may end up doing, because I still need to undo the battery so I can solder that wire and put some heat shrink around it, which I've got some heat shrink on some of the wire that I need to shrink, and I haven't finished that part up because I was wanting to test things first, because I was still trying to get it running. Now I got it running, I need to shrink those. So that's what I may end up doing with that wire, just run in so I can have it straight, because it's supposed to be a constant power, and the way I wired it up, well, I had it where that one would be a constant power, and then there's three other that need to be a constant power, which actually goes through my relays for the cooling fan. I had to think of what it went to. So I got those wired up, and that one was going to be for a key switch. Well, the other one was going to be a key switch, and then I found out I needed it as a constant hot. Well, no, I might be able to put those as a key switch anyway. Lord, they put a more ahead sign right in the middle of the end of the road where you can't see what's coming through the road. But yeah, I have got the biggest part now out of my way that's been worrying me as what was keeping it from running. So now I just need to button up some stuff, a few of the wirings that I need to loom up, and still a few things I'll need to get, like the temperature sensor I still don't have, the oil pressure I don't have. Still need to get an adapter where I can hook up my steam vent while I'm on to the radiator. I need to fix a radiator mount, the lower mount for the radiator, because right now it's just sitting on some wood, so I can get the dimensions of the height, but I don't know what material I should use to make the bracket, and I need to hurry up and make one. Might get down and dirty on that one. In other words, rig something up. And then, but the other big part is going to be figuring out my exhaust. Now, I had some saved off Facebook Market. Someone had that took it off, and it was a real cheap price. It would have been used, but most of it been there, and I just had to fix it where it mounted the headers. But unfortunately, they must have already been sold. They're not on there. At least they're not my save thing. I went into the save to see what all I had, and I think over 90% of what I had saved said sold. Why is it still on here for then? Which there may be another thing on there that says sold if that guy comes and gets that block. So I told him one time I'd get home, he said he'd be able to come and get it from my house, so just have to wait and see. Doing utility work right there. So. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do my exhaust and do it for as cheap as I can until I can actually go get some new exhaust all the way through it. I did originally think about hooking it up to the original exhaust that was on the 305, but there is a huge distance difference from where that exhaust is and where my headers are. The muffler is, it's not good. The piping ain't really good, so it'd just be something that get me to somewhere to put some exhaust on, but I just can't see a way of getting these to work right. I still got to figure out how to hook my downpipes for my OB2 ports, because the ones I got that I purchased does not help with the ones on the headers that I got, even though the picture of the headers looked identical. Yeah, I'd done LS swap, and he went from a shorty to a long tube, and so I got that one little piece that he cut off, and it does not mount up to my headers. And he already sold the headers, I guess, because he was selling these separate. But I didn't need the headers, I just needed those. I always double check when I'm coming out of that road because I have pulled out. No, just look sideways, pulled out, and as soon as before I even get back, I look back and there's a car right there on my bumper. People fly on this road, and it's not that long of a road. I don't even think it's a mile road, maybe not even 2 miles. I can't remember exactly what GPS said, but if I ain't mistaken, it's a 3/4 mile road. If it's not, then it's a 1.5 miles, and the other road I was on was a 3/4 mile. And it is a curvy road, so it's not a racing road, and people try to do some, I don't know, I guess they try to do drifting. And these curves are not made for that. You got hills and other things. Plus, a lot of kids live around here, so it's not safe. Parents driving by. But yeah, they still gotta also hook up the still finish up hooking up the transmission line. I did notice when I was running that, I was worried about spewing out transmission fluid, and noticed it didn't spill out none, which means my transmission may have leaked all my fluid out. So that's something I gotta check out. I still gotta put my little flexible dipstick in, so I'll be able to check the fluid level and get everything up the specs and see if everything's going good on the transmission. Hopefully it is. If it's not, then more likely when I took the torque converter out and mounted it to the flex plate, I took it out 3 times and made sure I heard all 3 clicks, and it only sounded like I get 2 clicks every time. And I think the last time I got 3 clicks, but I'm not 100% positive, so I may end up having to move it back, get those 3 clicks, and make sure I'm positive that I got them, and then put it back in. Although I don't know if that would keep it from, spewing out transmission fluid. Could just be because of it being low. Right now I can't run it too much until I get the radiator where I can mount it and be able to put some fluid into it. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to some more videos on the C10 as I get this straightened out, ready to drive, and then start doing some body work on it. So I'll see you on the next video.